Hello, it's Reija and welcome to the second day of Vlogmas. Today I am going to share with you all of my favorite Christmas movies. And they are going to be ranked from least favorite to my absolute favorite. I hope you enjoy. Number 10. I thought about this for a long time, but I couldn't have a comprehensive favorite Christmas movie list if I did not include Die Hard. Now, Die Hard as a Christmas movie is a pretty contested idea, but the movie takes place in Christmas, it has a lot of Christmas imagery, and personally I could not really think about another time of the year to watch it than Christmas. I wouldn't necessarily watch it during Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, but it is the perfect kind of movie to watch during the pre-Christmas hullabaloo of planning and food making and whatnot and Christmas shopping, because it is basically a pre-Christmas party gone horribly wrong. And I just think that it is fun. It's kickstarted my love for the late great Alan Rickman, and yeah, Die Hard is one of the most memorable action movies to me, and it is also one of the more memorable Christmas movies to me, so that is why it is on the number 10 spot. Number 9. On this spot I have the Gremlins, the very first Gremlins movie, which takes place during Christmas. And I'm just a sucker for monster movies and creatures. Pretty much any movie, in my opinion, can be improved with a creature in it. And I love the Gremlins. I have a Gizmo plushie. I have watched both of the movies many a time, and I love them. My only complaint is that the movies don't have enough of the Gremlins. The second movie does, but the first one, I think it would be higher on the list if there were more Gremlins in it. But yeah, that is another nostalgic Christmas movie that I honestly haven't watched often enough. Number 8. Time to put some Finnish flavor on this list. I want to talk about Rare Exports, which is a Finnish Christmas movie. And it is based on 2 short films that were first released on YouTube. I will have them linked down below so you can watch them and have a laugh. And it is basically a dark Christmas comedy about this darker take on Santa Claus, and it is about these kids going missing after some scientists go exploring on the mountains and wake up something that they shouldn't have woken up. And yeah, it is a lovely movie. I generally don't like a lot of Finnish movies because the acting feels very wooden and cheesy to me, but with this one I make an exception and I love it. I actually probably prefer the short movies to the actual full-length movie, but this still has a soft place in my heart. Number 7. I must also mention a classic movie, which is It's a Wonderful Life. I have watched this movie many times, starting from when I was like 7 years old, and it left a huge impression on me. This movie has been well loved and it is truly deemed a classic for a good reason. It is about a man who is trying to commit suicide, and he is going to do it when his guardian angel comes to stop him and then goes to show him what wonderful things he has in his life. And I think that movie is very heartwarming, and I like it, though I understand that it has its problems because it is kind of guilt tripping people who are suicidal into not committing suicide because of think about your family and stuff, which is something that suicidal people already think about. So there are problems with it, and I understand them and I can see them, but I just can't help but love this movie, probably precisely because I myself do deal with mental health issues. So seeing this movie kind of gives me some kind of warmth and happiness in dark times, and I like it a lot. Number 6. In the 6th spot, we have the first Home Alone movie, and I still love this movie a lot, and there is a kind of escapist feeling with this movie for me because as a Finnish person, this movie felt like a magic wonderland, like it wasn't a real place. Like, okay, it happens in the United States, but there is this kind of magical, whimsical quality that is not real. It feels kind of almost a fairy tale, and I love the colors, I love all the Christmas imagery in this movie, and I just love Culkin as the main character, and I still love watching this movie, and I am going to watch this during this Christmas as well, because I still think that the jokes hold up, and it is just so much fun. Number 5. On this spot I have another Finnish movie. This was released last year and it shot straight up to my number 5 spot. I loved it that much. And that is Moomins and the Winter Wonderland, which is based on a book of the same name by Tove Jansson. And this is a stop motion animated movie, and it is so much fun and it is so whimsical. Moomins hibernate during the winter, and this movie has Moomin Troll wake up in the middle of winter and experience the magic of winter and the magic of Christmas for the first time. And I just love the stop motion animation that they used for this movie. The Moomins look so fun. They are these kind of fuzzy dolls that they used for them, and it is just wonderful. Number 4. Here we have Nightmare Before Christmas, and this is one of my favorite movies of all time, hands down. People always ask if it's a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie, and to that I say it is both. I usually watch it during the Halloween season and during Christmas season. I love this movie so much. I love the songs. I know them by heart, and I just think that there's so much effort put into this movie with the animations and the sets and stuff. It is just gorgeous to look at. And this movie was done in 1994 and it still holds up and it just looks ageless and wonderful, and I love it. Number 3. Number 3 spot goes to Tokyo Godfathers by the late great Satoshi Kon. This story takes place in wintry Tokyo, where 3 homeless people come across a baby and they need to figure out who this baby belongs to, and they need to find this baby a home and take care of this baby. And one of them is a homeless man, one of them is a teenage girl, and one of them is a transgender woman. And this story is so heartfelt, it is wonderful, it is very sort of dark because it shows this underbelly of this very affluent Japanese society and how homeless people have to work around the society that rejects them. And this baby comes along and it brings this homeless trio together and gives them something, a sense of hope, a sense of purpose. And there is a kind of thematic of the baby Jesus and the three wise men, and it is beautifully animated with muted colors, and I just think that it is beautiful. And if you have not seen Tokyo Godfathers, please do, because I think it is a really underrated movie that everyone should see, and in my opinion it is the best Satoshi Kon movie. Number 2, we're getting close to the finish line on the number 2 spot, is the animated short The Snowman, which is based on a children's picture book of the same name. And I absolutely love this animated short. It is shown on TV every year during Christmas over here, and I have watched it every year since I was like 3 years old or something. And I especially love the soundtrack. Walking in the Air, which has been covered by Nightwish, for example, is one of my favorite songs, and I instantly combine it with this movie. Like, this movie and that song just can't exist separately in my mind, and I just love it. And it is a magical story about a boy who builds a snowman. The snowman comes alive and takes him to visit Santa Claus in the North Pole, and it is truly lovely. I love it. Number 1. And finally, my very favorite Christmas movie is another animated short, and that is Mickey's Christmas Carol. It is another movie that I have seen many times, almost every year since I was a little child, and it is basically a take on Charles Dickens's Christmas Carol, but with Disney characters who are instantly recognizable. Scrooge McDuck plays the titular character of Ebenezer Scrooge, and Mickey Mouse is his assistant, and all the major Disney characters make appearances, and it is just so much fun. I remember when the ghost of Christmas Future comes to visit Scrooge, and I was so scared when I was a kid. Nowadays I can watch that scene no problem, but as a kid I would always go out of the room when that scene came up, because I just thought that it was super scary, because it takes place in the cemetery and stuff. And it's really dark. But I love that short movie, and it is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. And there you have it. This has been my second Vlogmas video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments what are some of your favorite Christmas movies. Tell me all of them in the comments, and I would be glad to check some of them out. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you tomorrow with another Vlogmas video. Bye bye!